You know, I think it's dope that everybody is woke all of a sudden. I think it's dope. It's one of the things where peer pressure is forcing people to wake up and make a stand for something. So peer pressure is working in the positive. But for those of you who just woke up and try to act like y'all been woke, y'all tripping. I didn't just wake up. I've been woke probably since 16. I mean, the way I was raised to have an open mind about things, but I've been woke since the first Million Man March. When I saw that Million Man March, it woke my eyes. I remember telling my brother, AM, we not rapping about no crazy stuff no more. We not cursing no more. We not using the N word. So for a while, I didn't curse and I didn't use the N word. When I seen that Million Man March, it woke me up. So after that, I started reading. I started reading FBI files about what they did on the Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I started reading about Hoover and the stuff he was doing with the FBI. I started reading about AIDS, how that got put out to basically destroy minorities and gays. I'm reading all this information. I'm taking it in like a sponge, and it made me very angry with the country. So I made a choice, a personal choice, that I wasn't going to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance no more. So I think I sat down and I had my fist up like this. I had my fist out. The teacher didn't know what the hell was going on. She sent me to the office. Luckily, the guidance counselor was a black lady. I explained to her how I felt, and she was like, I understand. I understand completely how you feel, but you can't do that in the classroom. It disrupts the class. You can't have that. So she was like, just stand and don't do anything. You don't have to say the pledge, just stand there. So pretty much the rest of my school career, I didn't say the Pledge of Allegiance. I just stood there. That was my stand. This is back 95, 96. Um, After that, I'm going to fast forward living in Virginia. I had a call-in show. It was called Street for Soul. That's where the Street for Soul Records, my record label, that's where that came from. I called it Street for Soul. I would come up with a topic at the beginning of the show. It could be politics. It could be the police, how our dealings with them. And people would call in and they would talk about my topics. And I would look how I'm looking now. I'd be on there with a do-rag. I'd be on there with bandana. I'd be on there throwback jersey, talking about real things that's going on in the community. And that's what they said was dope, because it was coming from somebody that looked like them. This is 2002, 2003. Been woke. Multiple rhymes I've written. My first hook that I ever came up with, that I didn't remix somebody else's hook and made it mine. The first hook I came up with at 14 years old. I later recorded it when I was like 18, when I was 19. I'm a hard ass nigga from a hard ass land trying to make it in this world as a black man. People always try to bring me down, but they don't realize that I will always be around. I'm a hard ass nigga from a hard ass land trying to make it in this world as a black man. People always try to bring me down, but they don't realize that I will always be around. I wrote that when I was 14. And it's still relevant today. Still relevant. Almost 28 years ago, I wrote that. And it's still relevant. Been woke.